Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
After 2 days of turbulent weather, we now go over to the newsroom for the latest update on the situation from Joel Outskun.
Good evening and welcome to the Weather Centre. Now, over the past few days, Sri Lanka has been experiencing some extreme weather conditions, and owing to this situation, a number of persons have been affected. Let me quickly shift your attention to the numbers. Now, 11 deaths have been reported, with 5 missing, 26 injured, 901 displaced, 61,125 affected, with 481 houses fully damaged and over 15,000 plus houses partially damaged. And shifting attention a little bit on to the areas which recorded the highest rainfall, 150.2 millimeters in the Katendol area in Galle, with 118 millimeters of rain experience in Moriyavatta and 117.9 millimeters in the Galle town. We would now like to give you an overview of the weather pattern as of now. As you could see, this is the depression which was affecting Sri Lanka over the past few hours. However, the meteorologists and the satellite images show that this depression has now moved away from Sri Lanka and heading towards the Arabic Sea, and it is situated about 684 kilometers away from the island. Now, the other developing news here in the island, and also a lot of people started talking about it, will there be a second cyclone affecting Sri Lanka? Will there be a depression which will affect Sri Lanka? Well, images on satellite show that there is yet another depression building in the Andaman area. This cyclone or this depression will not directly hit Sri Lanka in the coming few days. However, it will move in this direction, which is it will have an impact on the Bay of Bengal. However, it would head towards India. So now those are the latest statistics coming out as of this satellite images which we are receiving. Now, when we at News First spoke to the Disaster Management Center and also the Department of Meteorology, they said that this showery and windy conditions will come to rest. However, at times there will be strong winds and showers experienced over the island. Departments also added that if you take during the last 100 years, that it is only 16 such cyclones which have affected the island. Let me also take you to some other stats. Now, the Disaster Management Center reports that a landslide warning issued to Ratnapura, Nuwara, Kalutara districts will still be in effect, and the DMC has said that red alerts to many areas in the Ratnapura and Badulla areas have been put in place, and the area residents are requested to take precaution owing to these conditions. So now this is the latest information that we are receiving from the departments on this extreme weather situation. We'll definitely keep you posted on the latest, and also for more log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. That's it from the Weather Centre here at News First. Back to the studio.
Well, thank you, Joel. In more weather-related news, the death toll as a result of the adverse weather has risen to 11, with the Disaster Management Centre reporting 26 weather-related injuries. 5 people are currently reported missing as torrential rainfall continues to batter many areas.
A 72-year-old man died when an earth embankment collapsed in Kamburupitiya, Mathura. A woman seriously injured in the incident was rushed to the Mathura General Hospital. Our correspondent reports a house suffered serious damage following a landslide in the same area. 9 families at risk due to possible landslides in the Miyala Hill in Hakmana were evacuated to safety today.
Bodies of 2 fishermen reported missing after going to sea from the Dodamdua Fisheries Harbour have washed up on the Totagamua beach this afternoon. The dead fishermen were aged 55 and 56 from Dodamdua and Paralia. According to the DMC, 7 boats which set off to sea from Dodamdua remain missing.
Several low-lying areas in Ambalangoda and Gonapinuala in the Galle district remain inundated. Soldiers cleared an uprooted tree that caused traffic congestion in Akurala on the Galle-Colombo main road. 30 families have been instructed to evacuate to safety due to the risk of landslide in Pitapula in Boralanda. 97 families in Mediabad are housed at the Markandati factory in Poonagala due to the risk of landslides. The Haldumula Divisional Secretariat is involved in providing them with basic necessities.
Dankatia, which is located along the Tangol-Virakatia main road, remains inundated following the Kirama Oya breaking its banks. The Walasmulla Beliatta road is also underwater due to the Kongal Ara waterway breaking its banks. Vehicular movement along the Akurasa Pitabadra road in Panadugama was at a standstill due to rising water levels of the Nilwala river in Matara. 60 houses in Hittatia were submerged due to the continuous rainfall. Reports from Matara suggest there could be possible flood situation as water levels of the upper area of the Nilwala river had reached spill level.
10 families are facing a difficulty as a concrete stairway adjacent to the old Gaul road in Baligama collapsed. The area surrounding the Kokmadu interchange on the southern expressway remains inundated. In addition, the following areas are flooded: the Badegama road in Gaul, the Dangedar area, the Damaduwa road in the Ambatalevatta area, and the Dikumura road in Alpahala area. Several low-lying areas in Badegama Gaul are also submerged. The heavy rainfall resulted in water levels of the Ging River in flooding areas such as Imbulpitiya, Alludavilla, Kutyavatta, Pogahavilla and Heenmalia.
One spill gate of the Kotmale reservoir was opened due to the continuous rainfall. It is reported the Vimalasurendra reservoir is also releasing excess water. 333 people have been displaced following the Keselgamu Oya breaking its banks. They have been temporarily moved to the Norwood Tamil Mahavidyalaya, while locals and the Ambagamua Divisional Secretariat are providing them with the necessities. 2 of the 8 spill gates of the Dadru Oya reservoir have been opened 6 inches each, with the water gauge reading 70.6 meters.
7 houses in Mahilangani in Chavakacheri, Jaffna were damaged due to strong winds and heavy rainfall. The families of those houses have been moved to temporary shelters. Our correspondent said water levels of many reservoirs have risen as a result of the continuous rainfall that affected the north.